2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. The iconic and ever-busy freeways of LA. Welcome from Southern California. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range, explaining whenever you step off the bus, you can shoot it. That's my range. I practice it. Everywhere I shoot. I've worked on it before. Guys?
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
Well, you look at George. He's been raking in the votes, landing him at number 3 in the Western Conference.
A lot of hard work this season earned him that spot, and the fans who voted for him will be thrilled to see him be a starter.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. John Collins out there with the Kongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So the Clippers win the tip. Good D by Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Zubats. On offense, here are the Clippers. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A high degree of difficulty on that hoop. Trae with some tough points.
Now Los Angeles with it. And here's Jackson. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. George outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder. Paul George pulls it in. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jackson on the wing. 3-pointer. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Now Young. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Count it.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
George against Bogdanovich. The ball's knocked loose. George, right side. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now here's Herder. A steady force on their offense. recording around 14.5 a game. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. It's George on the wing. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson gets the bucket.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Now here's Young, and you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Jackson outside. Bogdanovich against George. Kennard on the wing. Here's Collins. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Herder gets the bucket.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Jackson against Young. Jackson, the pass to George. Again, the Clippers score. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herder. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Zubac. Right side Herder. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Jackson, pass to George. Now here's Zubac. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for LA, Ivica Zubac. Shooting 1.
And Zubac's no good on that one. And the Hawks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Okongwu. His first shot attempt. Count the basket. Jackson with it. He's got 5. And here's George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Floats one, and the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
George with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Jackson against Young. Outside Herder. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Zubac. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Jackson on the wing. Guarded by Young. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Jackson. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Bogdanovich. Melton, he's checked in for Herter. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Wright. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Reddish misses. The Clippers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
That's tipped. Stolen by Melton. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Right against Ibaka. Back to Melton. Pass to Collins. Hits the jump hook.
John Collins.
The Clippers in the lead. And here's Carter. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Over to the wing. Muscala, the pass to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. It's hauled in by Reddish.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a pretty pass from Delon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Melton against Bledsoe. Pass to Carter. Now Muscala jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Batum gets the bucket.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Right with the ball. He's picked up by Muscala. Here's Reddish. It's Wright on the wing. Over Muscala. And the shot falls short that time. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And they're really attacking the paint with a fury.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
You know, they've also done a great job of getting penetration, constantly driving to the rack and getting points close.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Collins. Right outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Bledsoe against Melton. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
It's good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Now Carter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Javon Carter taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Williams is checked in for Melton. And so Carter nails them both. 55 seconds left in the first. Williams against Bledsoe. Pass to Jang. Right outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Yeah, Bledsoe with the kind of strength and wingspan that can cause trouble inside. Draws the foul there.
Bledsoe, free throw. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, and the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Good on the second one.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Here's Williams. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Eight seconds left in the first. Bledsoe outside.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Here's Williams. 10 points in his last outing. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Cam Reddish, Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Bledsoe. 3-point lead. And that one's good.
Well, he'll take on all comers. Bledsoe loves to challenge the defense on the interior.
Pass to Jang. Here's Reddish. Wright finds Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
Up top Carter. Williams defending. Bledsoe right side. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Boy, guys, I don't know who feels the contact more, Bledsoe or the defender.
Here's Wright. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Carter, the pass to Ibaka. Bledsoe with it. Off target at the rim.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Reddish. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Carter with it. Pass to Batum. Up top, Ibaka. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Jang gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Reddish. Herder comes in for Wright. And it's Young in for Williams. Young against Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And a foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jang. He's guarded by Zubats. Back to Young. It's hauled in by the Clippers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. There's Young with the 3, and it's Young again missing. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Herder. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. To the paint. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Back to Okongwu. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Got a piece of it. And here's Herder. Bogdanovich on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And now just a 1-point Clipper lead. Jackson against Young. Pass to George. Launches it. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
The first one falls. John Collins checked in for the Hawks. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Pass to George. And there's the drive. And it's good. 2 points. George has got 13.
There's some toughness in the attitude of Paul George. Perfectly fends off the D on his way to the rack.
Here's Okongwu. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Shooting for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovich. At the foul line for 1.
And And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Jackson against Young. George for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Herder. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. The Clippers trail. Now Jackson. 7 points in the game. Now here's George. Rejected by Okongwu. Collins outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
George with it. Coming off a 37-point game against Memphis. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And here's Collins for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. George outside. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Collins against Jackson. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Melton, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
D'Anthony Melton.
Kennard outside. Pass to George. Tries to snap the cold streak. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 16.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And here's Melton. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Now Collins. Here's Melton. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Batum checked in for the Clippers. Reddish is checked in for the Hawks. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Launches a three. The rebound by Jackson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. A good amount of blocks in the first half.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one for the Clippers. Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Bledsoe comes in for George. And it's Carter in for Jackson. Good on both. Here's Young. 10 points for him. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Carter. Young against Kennard. Carter. And it's all tied up. Here's Young. Okongwu, high post. Shoots over Ibaka. And too long on the shot.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Melton passes to Young. Here's Okongwu. That's Ibaka defending. Collins left side. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Here's Kennard.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Hawks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Okongwu. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. He was all alone on that one. Young's got 13.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And here's Carter. To the middle. From the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Knocked loose. Here's Okongwu. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Here's Carter driving in, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Carter. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
Assist from
Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Atlanta foul. Onyeka Okongwu.
Muscala, he's checked in for Kennard. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Wright's checked in for Trae
For the
Young.
Hawks.
And the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 1. Stolen by Melton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Bledsoe outside. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And it falls all over the rim and in. Young's got 15 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Collins. Outside Herder. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And he lobs it up top.
Atlanta foul. Onyeka Okongwu. That's his
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now Jackson, 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. To the inside, Young. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson outside. From outside the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Okongwu, high post. Pass to Collins. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
George outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Hawks making a change here. Jang's checked in.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for LA, at the charity stripe, Paul George. 1 shot.
That's good from George.
Now, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
Now here's Young. 15 points in the game. From downtown, and the Hawks with another 3.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Young. He's got 18. Deflected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Kennard. Softly drops in the floater. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Young. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Count it. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jackson against Young. Kennard outside. Inside. And it's blocked by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against George. Over Bogdanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks it. George has got 21 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Jang. Outside Herter. For 3. They get it again. Collins. Tries again. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Jackson, pass to George. Now Kennard. Herter defending. Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Zubac. Herter defending. Baseline try. Zubac's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Williams with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Bogdanovich. Williams with it. Outside Herter. Up and over Kennard. Herter can't hit. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Nice shot by Kennard. And now a three-point Clipper lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And stolen by Herter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Jang in the post. Defended by Jackson. Collins passes to Williams. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Kennard. Knocks it loose. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Here's the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A t-shirt makes some noise. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
So for the Hawks, Reddish is checked in for Bogdanovich. Melton comes in for Herter, and Wright subbed in for Williams. Wright against Carter. Wright, the pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Muscala.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Batum. He's got 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
And I also like the work they've been doing in the low post, getting a lot of their points generated inside.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Bledsoe. Here's Ibaka. Stolen by Melton. To the paint. Here's Collins. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Fantastic concentration by Collins. Beating good D is what separates the good from the great in this league.
Now here's Ibaka. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Bledsoe. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Jang gets the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead.
Well, the continued development of Zhang. How about that conversion against pressure?
Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Okongwu checks in for Jang.
At the line for your Clippers, Javon Carter, shooting 1.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Reddish. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The Clippers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
One shot.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Muscala. Now Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Shoots over Collins. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Batum. He has 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Melton. To the middle for the lead. Reddish misses. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Oh, what a finish in traffic. My goodness.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Wright. 6 points for him. That one falls. Wright's got 8. A minute 39 left in the third. Ooh, poked away. Jackson, the pass to Bledsoe. Offline with a 3.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Okongwu. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Back to Batum. Pass to Jackson. Five on the clock. Takes a 3. Right with the board. The Hawks trailing. From deep, Melton. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Shooting for Atlanta, Cameron Reddish at the line for 3.
Reset.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for LA. At the free throw line, Nicholas Batum. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Young against Bledsoe. High arcing shot. Young misses. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Back to Bledsoe. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. And the forward slots, it's Reddish and Collins. DeLon Wright is out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bledsoe. And a nice finish on the layup.
You don't see guards with Bledsoe's strength too often. Part of what makes him so unique.
Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. He shoots. Yes! He nails it!
The assist.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Young against Jackson. And it's in there.
This is Jackson's game. He's looking to take these shots whenever he gets the opportunity.
Here's Okongwu. That's Ibaka defending. Back to Young. Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. And Reddish gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson with it. Fires the three. Rejected by Okongwu. And he recovers it. The three ball. Jackson can't get it to go. The Hawks shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Young. Right outside. To the inside. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 6 points in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
The Clippers call timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
At the line for LA, at the charity stripe, Paul George. At the line for two,
That's good from George.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Back to Young. Down low. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
At the line now for the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu, shooting 1.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's George. Oh, yes, the turnaround. George has got 24 points.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Outside Herder. Banked it in off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's George. Pass to Kennard. Now Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
Reggie Jackson at the stripe, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Jackson nails both of them.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Herder, the shake. And the layup is up and in. Herder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
George passes to Zubac. Now here's Kennard. George outside from deep. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Okongwu, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
George against Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Pass to Jang. Over Kennard. On the money from 12 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for your Clippers, at the charity stripe, Paul George, 2 shots.
And he drops him first.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
George hits them both. The Hawks have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Young with it. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. George outside. Right at the free throw line. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Herder. Off target from outside. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. George with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. There's the 3. Nice shot by Kennard. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Okongwu. And rejected. The 3, George. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Now Young, outside Bogdanovich. Good. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's George. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, Marcus Morris, such a solid understanding of how to take advantage of the pick-and-roll situation.
Okongwu, high post. The kick out to Young. 4-3. That shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Kennard outside. Pass to Zubac. Count the basket and the foul. Okongwu. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. So for the Hawks, Reddish comes in for Okongwu. And it's Collins in for Jang.
Team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac. At the line for 1.
The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Herder. Lets it go from deep. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got 5 rebounds in the game. With the drive. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And it's been a thrilling matchup. Both teams giving their all.
Jackson against Young. Jackson, pass to George.
Foul charge to the Hawks. Cameron Reddish. That's his 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for LA, at the charity stripe, Paul George. At the line for 2.
That's good from George. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
The floater, and Young gets it to go. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
Zubac finds George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. Collins with the rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And Reddish gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Picture makes some noise.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Jackson, the pass to George. Kennard with it. Herder defending. Bogdanovich against Zubac. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, he's been in big moments before, and this experience helps Jackson deliver for his squad like there.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Herder. Young against Jackson. The shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 6. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Here's Young. Uncovered. It's kept alive. Bogdanovich. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's George. And he drains the quick shot. George has got 31.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Young against Jackson. Pass to Herder. Here's Reddish. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
George drives in. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender, and he just uses that body so well to contest shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
Ivica Zubac. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Jang, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And so here are the Clippers. Kennard finds George. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're leading by 4. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. Pass to George from deep 3-point range and knocks down the 3.
Well, the 3-point shooting of Paul George is an important attribute. Because he can put it on the deck, he's got to balance it with that kind of look right there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. 1 second left in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. The lineup for the Hawks.
And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.